Hey everyone, welcome back to DBS. And it is with a heavy heart I have to say that Demon Souls has finally come to an end. Before we start deeper into the video, I want to apologize for my voice. I've been sick for the last couple of days, but I really felt that I really had to make this video because Demon Souls is very important to me. So if you feel that my voice is a bit nasally and it's weird, I'm sorry. I couldn't afford to wait to make this video. I was gonna make it yesterday, but yesterday I had no voice at all. So now I'm a bit better. So with that out of the way, Sony, Japan, Bandai Namco Europe, and Atlas for US have all confirmed that they are shutting down the online component of Demon Souls on February 28th, 2018. While many people, including myself, are sad to hear this news, it's also something to consider that after 8 years of this game being launched, it still had that online capability and the servers were kept on for that long. It says something about this game. Let me just give you a brief information. The game launched in the West first, in the US on October 6th, 2009. And that was the game that I was looking forward to the most when I saw this trailer in Sony's Japan Tokyo Game Show. And the PS3 at the time had no games, if you remember. So I purchased this game on the spot on launch day. I also got the deluxe edition, which I'll be showing later. And isn't that just a kick-ass introduction? Right, this is the Japanese confirmation that started everything. I don't speak Japanese, but from several websites, what they were saying is basically that they're gonna shut it down. So everyone thought it was just Japan, which makes a lot of sense. But then Bandai Namco UK tweeted this picture with the text that they're gonna be shutting down on the February of 28th. And excuse me. And finally, Atlas did the same. They posted this on their website as a blog post. And when this was made, it all just confirmed that the game is pretty much dead. There will be no more online component, no co-op, no PvP, you can't read messages, you can't do anything with the world tendency system. And this video shows the welcome message on the Demon Souls US version. This is what you get greeted by if you try to log in. It's like a goodbye message, which is still pretty cool. If anyone remembers, Atlas used to make some events like in Halloween and Christmas. They'd make the world tendency black or white, depending. That was really cool. So this even confirms it in-game. Memories. Right. I have platinum this game. It is my first platinum trophy ever. I have the deluxe edition, which you can see in the picture. It's got the art book, a soundtrack, and it has a 160-page mini guide. This is very cool. As you can see, that's my platinum trophy. I got it almost a year later because I haven't played this game for non-stop till Dark Souls 1 came out. And it took me a while to get this platinum. It took me all this time because I was just sinking in everything. This is my first trophy. This is the Phalanx boss trophy. I got it on the 8th of October because it took me like 2 days just to get past the first level. First of all, remember, there was no such game ever to be made before this. Not counting Kingsfield, but Kingsfield was a different thing. This is a 3D action game, RPG, and it was unheard of. And I remember like banging my head against the wall trying to finish this game. And of course, we don't know anything about builds. You don't know anything about the min-maxing, stats. You didn't know anything about that. This game was what started everything. This is the precursor to Dark Souls and to Bloodborne. A lot of the mechanics of Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Bloodborne took from Demon Souls, and there's a lot of references in these games. This game was brutal. It pulled no punches. There were no patches to be fixed later. You had this world that wanted to kill you, and you had to do it your way. There was literally no bonfires or archstones in this game that were like mini shortcuts. You basically had one at the beginning of the level and one at the boss. And the levels were, at the time for me, they were very long. There were some shortcuts, but they were not plentiful enough to make any walk back to the boss very simple. The bosses themselves, compared to the enemies, are easier for me. Some are much harder, like the Flame Lurker fight here and Man-Eater fight. Of course, they're difficult. No one's gonna doubt that or say they're not hard. But the game was so, had no hand-holding. The item and encumbrance system was crazy. The upgrade system was very obtuse. You had like a million type of weapon upgrades, and you had to farm the crystal lizards, which did not spawn infinitely. If you lost one, it's gone for good, and you only get a couple of tries, because every time you kill a boss, not a boss, I think a major boss, I can't remember honestly, it respawns one. So, and you had the world tendency system, which also threw everything off sometimes, especially online, because it was hooked online. If you were online and your world was in pure white or pure black, there was a chance when you log back in that the world will go back to neutral, and that would screw up some of the things, like if you wanted some items or if you wanted some certain quests to be completed. It didn't occur to me how anything about forums. I joined the forums of game FAQs. I was already a member a while back, but the game FAQs or game facts, whatever you call it, forum for Demon Souls was where we all, as a community, discovered all the mechanics, discovered the hidden secrets, discovered the best min-max systems, how to de-level. There was a way to de-level. You had to summon someone and they can de-level you if you want to respec, because there was no respec option in this game. There was just that sense of community, especially for the first game, was something that will always stay dear to my heart. I had over 1,000 hours in this game, and it's really sad to see them go. But with the simultaneous ending of this game, you never know. There could be a remaster coming out soon. Demon Souls will be missed. I love this game, and I hope that we'll get to see a remaster or at least a sequel. So goodbye, Demon Souls. It was great, and thanks for the memories.